Have you ever thought about how prepared you are for an emergency? Dolph, I'm a Dave Ramsey fan, so I'm one of those people that, 6 months to a year of your money you need to have saved at all times for the what if. And the number one reason for me has been working in radio all these years. You don't stay in one place very long, it seems, not because you don't want to, but job loss, job changes. That happens in any industry, but that's what scared me into it. But the Go Banking Rates website came up with the average cost of various emergencies in our lives, ranging from hundreds of dollars for a car accident to tens of thousands of dollars for things like flood damage. What's your advice to your clients when it comes to setting up and maintaining an emergency fund?
I wrote an article in Money Magazine a couple of years ago that was addressed to this same thing. I called it Today, Tomorrow, Never. Money today to live on today. Tomorrow is your money that you will live on in retirement and enjoy. Never money is money you never plan on touching. But if you know it's there and you have it, and I'd say over 80% of my clients I work with, or well over 95% of the people I've talked to, don't have never money. Never, and that's amazing because when you're looking at job loss, $29,000 according to this, a car accident, $800. I mean, a fire, $13,000. I mean, these are tornadoes, $8,000. These are numbers that you just don't expect to happen. It's like, oh, this isn't going to happen to me. I'm not going to have that happen. But what if it does?
Right.
I hate to be a reality. What if it does? And I had Lewis came in from Myrtle Beach. He's a client of mine a couple weeks ago. And they had a nasty storm there, and he had a little damage from the lake that overflooded there, and he had a little bit of flood damage, but it destroyed his car and so forth. Well, he was needing like about $16,000 to get all this stuff covered. And this is after insurance, mind you. And he's like, Dolph, and I said, hey, we got it covered. We went to the Never account, and boom, there's $16,000, took care of it. He's like, oh, thank God, because about 4 years ago when he didn't have that account covered, that opening, what was he going to do? He was like, where would that money have came from? And because he planned properly, because a lot of people out there I talk to, they don't want to put that money in Never away because they're like, well, I want to spend my money. And I said, well, yeah, but what if this happens? You don't expect to lose your job. You don't expect to get in a car accident. You don't expect a medical emergency. Those are things you expect, but they do unfortunately happen from time to time. Or what if your air conditioner busts? What if your hot water heater blows up and then your basement or your bottom floor is flooded? What do you do in that situation? I mean, technology's changed and things aren't made the way they were in the past. I mean, we just had to spend like $600 to get our dryer fixed that we only bought 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Amazingly, 3 weeks after the warranty expired, we had the part breaks. And we had to spend money. They got these things timed out perfectly. But I lead into it and I said, stop being afraid of what could go wrong and start being excited about what could go right. And if you do it that way and you put your money for today, you have your money for tomorrow, you can have that Never money there. And if you never used the Never money, if you have loved ones, children, grandchildren, charities, or so forth, they're going to get that money. So it's still going to go to good use. But if you don't protect yourself today, all it's going to do is hurt you tomorrow.
That's all it's going to do. You've got to be prepared. And in that Where Do I Stand plan, that's something that Dolph and the team addressed because it's so important. Because when you stop working, job loss is not really the concern, but there are other things that come about. And having a retirement income plan is the way to be prepared for the what ifs in life. What if the market conditions change? What if your requirements for health care change? Maybe you need something more hands-on. What if that happens for your spouse? What if there's something else unexpected that goes on in your life? How are you going to prepare for that? Planning is the key and the way to get there. Connect as well at clearincomeforlife.com. On behalf of Dolph Janis and the entire team at Clear Income Strategies, thank you so much for making the Income Strategy Show a part of your weekend here on News 1110 and 99.3 WBT.